Hello, today we're going to talk about an analysis that we made with the class in the Rio Petrohue, Chile. This is an experiment that we did in the river and examining the water and the macro-invertebrates that we could find. How can this environment affect in macro-invertebrates' life? So specifically, I'm going to talk about how the amount of pH affect in the water affect in the macro-invertebrates' lives. So, in this experiment, we try to find the relationship that the pH in the water of the river have with the amount of density of the macroinvertebrates and if this pH can affect in their environment conditions of lives. We found that in the three different sections of the river that we examined, there was the same amount of pH in the water, 7.5. But different amount of macroinvertebrates and varieties of species that we found. In the first section, that was the start of the river, we didn't find a lot of species variety, but a good amount on each of them. In the second section of the river, that was the rafting put in, we found a lot more of variety and variations in the amount of them. Some of them were a huge amount, and in other cases we found only one or two of a specific species. And in the last section of the river where we experimented was the confluence, where we found a low amount of species and also a low quantity of them. All these steps were important for being able to find out that there are other factors that can affect in the density of macroinvertebrates, like dissolved oxygen, temperature, nitrogen, and nitrate. They are also vital. With this, I can conclude that the pH helps to create one of the essential conditions to produce life, but do not have a direct impact in the amount of density of the macroinvertebrates. Related with my hypothesis that was, if there is a more amount of pH in the water, there will be more density of population of macroinvertebrates. So with my hypothesis, after doing all these experiments, I can say that my hypothesis was wrong because the pH maintains the same in every section, and the macroinvertebrates vary in a particular way in their specific sections. With this, we can conclude that there were not a direct impact from the pH to the macroinvertebrates amount, because there are a lot of factors that affect in the variety of macroinvertebrates amount. If we want to continue with this experiment further, we should analyze more specified all the factors that can affect the density of macroinvertebrates and try to find a biome where the pH varies so we can confirm that pH don't have a direct impact in density of macroinvertebrate and is just one factor that facilitates macroinvertebrate life. Thanks for listening to the experiment and hope to see you soon.